Hi guys, this is a really exciting day today because we've got a brand new toy. This is a new depositor, so it means we can deposit really nice even sheets that we couldn't do by hand. Look, we've got Sian there. Doesn't she look wonderful?
What I want to do is actually make a Ferris wheel out of chocolate, all edible, and then use it to display our afternoon tea cake pieces on. And here's the prototype we made, and obviously it's very small in comparison, but it moves. And it's all made of white chocolate, Belgian white chocolate, of course.
So I've made some sheets of tempered Belgian dark chocolate, which I'm going to put on the machine, and I have to line them up to be precise. This is the CAD design for the Ferris wheel that I'm cutting out now. The machine actually cuts with a very fine water jet and it gets a precision finish. So I'm just wiping any splashes of water that the machine has created, and if you look, you can see the amazing design for the Ferris wheel. All the bits that are left we can use for decorations or additional pieces, and these are the carriages and this is the side pieces of my Ferris wheel. So to start constructing, to put the chocolate together, I'm just melting very gently the sides of the chocolate bases with a blowtorch, and it's quite cold in the room so the pieces stick together quite simply. I'm then putting together the side panels onto the base plate, melting it again with a blowtorch, very, very gently I might add, and then that creates a very stable piece.
So now, with our Ferris wheel, we have the really, really difficult part of it, which is putting the wheel on and making it spin.
So I've cast a large chocolate pipe and I'm threading this through the centre of the wheel, and then this is the part that's going to make it spin.
So the next stage then is to place the wheels at the right distance apart to be able to hang the carriages. So I have my I suppose you call them the dowels, the chocolate dowels that are going to hang the carriages, and I've measured how far apart they are, and now I'm going to actually use a little bit of chocolate to seal the main cog to the two outer Ferris wheels so that they can spin. chocolate is set because it's so cold in this room, and it's great news because it spins.
I've cast some chocolate dowels, and these are going to allow me to put the carriages onto the Ferris wheel. So the dowel goes through the outer wheel and then through the carriage and then into the inner wheel, but it's important that they're the right length. I'm using some chocolate in a piping bag just to seal up the dowels.
Now for the best part, I'm going to use my fantastic Ferris wheel to display my wonderful afternoon tea. And here's a few pieces that we made earlier.
Our first piece, which is perfect for summer, is a peach Bellini, followed by a lovely strawberry entremont, which is layered strawberries and cream. And then I've got a baked cheesecake, which is topped with mixed berry, and a honey cake. A pistachio and raspberry choux, and then an opera cake, which has been cut on the water cutter. Followed by a classic Victoria sponge and a passion fruit torte. And then lastly, we've got a coconut and lime dome, which makes a fantastic display for a summer afternoon tea. Our afternoon tea is available for delivery right across South Wales. So if you're having a tea party at home, check out our website, www.lacremepatisserie.co.uk.
Check out lacremepatisserie.co.uk for all your cake needs to see some examples of the products that we make and the chocolate sculptures that we've delivered.
tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you.
I'm fucking broken. You see me empty, glasses from the bottle in my head. I'm feeling dizzy, but you never fucking listen. Gotta jump to your conclusions. I've been heading in directions where I end up getting bruises. That's what the truth is. I take the
enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, 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 start with C. Hey, you know what? A round cookie with one bite out of it.
Hi, it's Beck from La Creme Patisserie, and today I'm going to be making something really cool. I'm going to be making a dinosaur out of 100% Belgian chocolate. After a couple of hours drawing on the computer, my dinosaur cake stand was ready to go, so I broke him down into different layers so that I could program him into our water jet cutter. We use the water jet cutter for cutting absolutely everything in the bakery, because it cuts everything so precisely and perfectly. In no time at all my parts were cut out and I was ready to start assembling. This is the baseboard, so it's got cutouts for the feet so we can keep everything really nice and secure. And I'm going to put on the cake stand part of it as well. This cake stand has been repurposed from the Wimbledon cake stand I made a little while ago for our Wimbledon afternoon tea. I really think it fits in with the Jurassic Park vibe we're going for. So next up is chocolating in the feet. Keep them all nice and secure because they're going to have to hold up a lot of weight with all the Belgian chocolate. I'm making this dinosaur in our production kitchen in Cwmbran, and then it's going to go down to Baglan, to our shop, to display something. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I know it's got to make the transport, so I'm going to put some little chocolate pieces in place to hold the tail in, just so I know it'll get there in one piece. In the background there, you can see flashes of the chocolate Ferris wheel I made a couple of weeks ago with the help of Sian. If you've got any ideas for more projects, I'd love to hear them. Leave a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. So now it's time to give the dinosaur a little bit more body by chocolating in all the different little spines. And now for the ribs. I've been having a little bit of trouble with the ribs because the chocolate I set is a little bit thicker than the design I did on the computer, so I've had to very carefully scrape a little bit of chocolate off each piece so that they fit in together like a jigsaw. I'm using cooling spray here to set the chocolate where I want it to go so I can get the little cute T-Rex arms in the right positions. We gotta get the head on as well, so I'll use some kitchen equipment to just keep it in the right place while I chocolate it in. This is the part I'm most worried about breaking because it is the iconic part, isn't it, the T-Rex head. So the next thing to worry about is some leaves for the T-Rex to stand on. So I'm just colouring some Belgian white chocolate here with cocoa butter and colours, and then I'm going to spread it out on a freezing cold marble slab, cut out the leaf shapes I want, that'll then roll up into a more 3D form than the cutting machine would give. I'm still learning how to do this technique. Sian is an absolute master of it, but a bit more practice and I'll get there. So I'm going to spray the bottom of our dinosaur gold and green with edible foods colouring, just to give it a bit more of a grassy feel to it. Now I don't think this dinosaur project would be finished without some of those iconic doors ready to open onto the park. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to La Creme Patisserie. He even functions really nicely as the cake stand for some of the cakes and afternoon tea available in our shop in Baglan and in Cwmbran. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Bongo la, bongo cha cha cha.